When you're on the course or in the office, you might want a delicious, energizing snack, so you might need this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I like to golf, I like to eat, I like things that are delicious, and I like Phil Mickelson. In fact, I've got my little tumbler here filled with water, and this is by his company, For Wellness, because he makes coffee products that help you keep going. And he actually has this here. And I'm excited to try this out because it's a Superfood Energy Bite. Cocoa Espresso Brownie Bites. In fact, the thing about this is that it is non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free. So if you have issues with any of those, you're not going to have issues with this. Now, the thing about this is that it's supposed to be, one, healthy for you with only 90 calories, but it's supposed to give you a little energy to keep going. Now, they do say brownie on there, which is always a way to draw me in, and sometimes they aren't really brownie-like, but I want to try it out. They do come in packs of 10, 20, and 30, so you can get whatever you want, but I'm taking a flyer on this and hoping that I like it. Now, you can see here, they're kind of like little individually wrapped candy bars. They kind of remind me of the candy size that you would hand out at Halloween. So individually wrapped there, Phil Mickelson jumping, celebrating his first major, I think, something like that. And let's see what we get here. So we get, looks like a brownie bite. I mean, it's about an inch by an inch and 3/4 of an inch tall, so it's pretty big. I mean, I probably wouldn't throw this all in my mouth at once, but you might. I could do it. I got big mouth, big cheeks. All right. That has like the packaged brownie texture to it. And what I will say is that I was kind of expecting it to be chocolatey, and it does have chocolatey taste to it. But the big taste profile of this is coffee. To me, this is like 70% coffee, 30% chocolate. So it's kind of a reversal of what I was expecting, but I should have expected it, considering that For Wellness is really a coffee additive company, and Phil Mickelson is a huge coffee drinker. I would say this is more like a 2-bite bite, so you actually get a lot of bites. I will say you also probably want a little water. That's pretty tasty. I mean, it has a sweetness, like it's decadent, but not like so sweet like you've just eaten M&Ms and it's kind of overpowering with the sugar and that candy type of taste. So it doesn't feel overly decadent. It feels a little bit like a more decadent protein bar or a decadent Nutri-Grain bar or something like that. Now, it's a little dry, so having that water there makes a big difference here, but it is soft. It really is crumbling. It kind of falls apart. In fact, I was a little worried about dropping crumbs on my shirt here and looking like a mess, but if you do want to just pop that whole thing in your mouth, you certainly can. Now, I will say that one of those squares, I think, will give you a little punch in the face, keep you going without any of that artificial or even the natural sugar stuff that's in the other snacks. But the problem with these is that I kind of want another one. So if you want to eat 2 of them, you're going to get that 180 calories, which is actually something you might want, you know, kind of power through the rest of the afternoon, power through the back 9, that kind of thing. But just eating one was delicious, but it's kind of leaving me wanting for a second. I'm going to officially say that I'm just going to eat one, but as soon as this camera turns off, I can't tell you what might happen. But I will tell you that this Superfood Espresso Brownie snack is definitely going in the top drawer of my desk, because there are many times around 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm starting to fade, and something like this can give me just a little bit of extra energy to push through without being sinful, but still being delicious. I really like these, and if you want to pick up the Superfood Bites from the For Wellness Company, maybe you have long afternoons, maybe you just need a little bit of energy, maybe you just love Phil Mickelson, or D, all of the above, I think you're going to like these. I'll put a link to these in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than